What's up, everybody? Welcome to yet another unboxing. This is one I'm pretty excited about, and I've been waiting to do this since Funko Fun Days, which was during SDCC this year. And I'm saying because Funko Fun Days because that's when they actually revealed the figures that I'm holding here. And there's one in particular that really stood out to me more than the others, but I ended up getting all three together because when it came down to it, I was like, you know, I like the design of all of these, so I might as well go for it. And I'm holding here, I already took this out, it was shipped box within a box, and you see it says here, Spastik Plastik right there. And you see the names of the characters as well. So these figures that I'm about to show here, they were made available on the Funko pop-up shop, and they actually did not sell out there. They got moved over to the regular Funko shop, and they might actually still be available. Now, these did not sell out because I really feel it's because they were not limited in number. Like if they had been labeled as being like 3,000 pieces each or something like that, then they would, no doubt, they would have been snatched up quickly. We would have seen them all over eBay and, you know, other apps and Facebook and all of that. People would have been reselling and all that. And you know, some people would have snatched them up for their own collection as well to hang on to them. But because they were not limited, you know, I think that's why a lot of people didn't pay attention to these. But I really do like the design. So not even sure which one I'm holding right now. Let's get it open here and see. Okay, so the first one looks like we have here is, I think his name is Salty. Yeah, Salty. Okay, so, oh, and I didn't even know they had this sticker on here. So Funko 20 years. Yeah, from 1998 2018. So, and it says Funiversary on there. So I didn't know they had that sticker on there. I'm not sure if I had seen that before or not, but that's very cool. You see here it says Funko limited edition, but everything on the Funko shop says limited edition, but it doesn't have a specific number for how many were produced. So again, like I said, if this had been, you know, limited with a specific number, I think that would have made a difference here. Pop feels like it has just a little bit of weight to it, more than maybe the average pop. You see here on the back, Salty, of course. And if you're not familiar with Spastik Plastik, they're original characters created by Funko. So they've been bringing back some characters. I'm actually not sure if the characters here are new ones or they're original ones that have been brought back as well. Not 100% sure about that, but regardless, I like these designs. And of course, I am going to get each one of these out. So here we go. Better look at Salty up close. Right away you can see he's like a seagull, but crossed up with like a very tough sailor. It's funny though because his hat here is actually made with like just regular paper, like college rule paper. You can see the red line there and, you know, the blue lines going across, so that's kind of an interesting choice there. I thought at first that he was had a cigar in his mouth, and that is what it's meant to, you know, sort of look like, but that's actually a bullet that he's chomping on there. You can even see it at the end there, like where the casing is. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And he has his tattoos here, of course, you know, being a sailor. He's got the anchor over here. Here he has a fish. Looks like it actually has an arrow through it. And this tattoo is kind of a classic tattoo, the heart with the crown and the angel wings on it. Yeah, so overall though, I gotta say the paint job could be a little bit better in some areas. Like you can see the paint bleeding some here. Around here, going around his neck here. But and there it looks almost like the paint almost scraped off a little bit. So really just this part of it, you know, the bandana, I guess this is around his neck. I'm not 100% sure, but this bandana or scarf, whatever it is, that could be painted better. But other than that, like I said, I really do like the design of this. It's got the huge beak, of course, which you can see is molded almost like a separate piece. You really can only see it at that angle, how it was kind of put together, but straight on. Yeah, just a very cool looking figure. But this is not my favorite of the three, but still, I really do like the design of it. I'm not gonna lie, I took a peek. I'm saving the main one that I wanted for last. So yeah, I'm intentionally saving that one for last. So let's go ahead and look at the next one here. Okay. So the next one here has a pretty interesting name. Okay, Fin Du Chomp. Okay, Fin Du Chomp, like, you know, about to eat Fin Du Chomp. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty cool. So we have a shark here that's like a beach bum, and actually says beach bum on his hat there. Okay, so it's a good look at the box. Again, it has that Funiversary sticker on it and the limited edition Funko Shop sticker, of course. You see the side art there. Okay, and I do like that detail there. You see a license plate with Bite Me on that. Okay, and he got his name on his back, Fin Du Chomp. So yeah, let's get a better look at this one as well. Looking at this one, I mean, already I just feel like this was really worth it to get these 3 pops, because this one, it just really makes me smile. Okay, of course, again, it has the beach bum, you know, button there on the hat. Again, the paint job, I gotta say though, could be better. Let me see if you can see a little bit of bleeding around the button. So paint job, yeah, again, could be a little bit better, but I really do like the design. It's kind of funny because, okay, he's a shark, right? Obviously he's a shark, you know, you see the gills there, the fin, of course, okay, and the teeth. But then you look around his neck instead, you know, with him being a surfer, obviously, and by the way, he does have a, you know, bite out of the board there. But you know, the way that some surfers will have a shark teeth around their neck, he has a human teeth around his neck. Again, very funny detail. And then of course he has the shorts going on there, the flowery shorts, you know, very California style. Even here he has that like, what is it, like puka shell, I think they call it, puka shell bracelet there. Oh, he's got a shades hanging out his back pocket. That's a nice little detail there as well. Of course they're not to scale, but you know, they're represented there. And then he's got his tail down here, like feet, you know, bending upwards there. So yeah, I like the design of this all the way around. I like that they got the lines up under his eyes as well. Looks like he's kind of tired out, just kind of bumming around. So yeah, I really do like the little touches in the design. They put a lot of thought into it. You can really tell whoever designed this definitely put a lot of thought into it. So the last one here, like I've been saying, there was one that really stood out to me the most, and this is the one, you know, we're gonna go ahead and get a closer look at it here. And here right away, yeah, I like the look of this. And he also has a pretty funny name. Okay, so we have Frank Von Wiener here, Frank Von Wiener. And yeah, when I first saw the image of this with Funko Fun Days, I was like, that is pretty funny. Definitely am interested in picking that one up here. So yeah, very cool. And of course I will get this out in a moment to take a look. Once again, same stickers. Now I gotta say the box could definitely be better. I'm not sure what happened there. This was shipped box within a box, so I'm not sure how it managed to get bent up some there. I don't know if that happened in shipping or not, but it's not too bad. I mean, I could flatten this out some. I can work that out, but it's still just a little bit disappointing, you know, in terms of the shipping. But you know, as far as the design looks cool there. You get a look at the figure, of course. Okay, and then it looks like almost like a logo for each of the characters is on the back. Okay, so like I said, of course, we're gonna get a closer look here at Frank Von Wiener. Yeah, this is a pretty funny looking pop to me. I just like that, of course, his head is like a, you know, giant hot dog bun, and then he's got the giant, you know, hot dog there in his mouth. It's pretty funny. I didn't even notice this before with his eyelashes. One is mustard, one is ketchup. Of course, he has the mustard in his mouth. It almost creates like a smile type effect. He's got the hat going on up there. And I gotta say again, you know, I'm gonna be real. Even if I like a figure, I'm gonna be honest about the details of it. And again, with the paint job, not too happy with it. I feel like you could see some brown there where they didn't paint the hat all the way down. Okay, I'm trying to get that so you can see it some. But yeah, you can see the brown there still where it wasn't painted all the way down to really give a better effect of the hat. But yeah, so the paint job with each one of these is just little paint issues, you know, but nothing too major, I guess. Yeah, of course he's holding the ketchup there. He's holding it almost like it's a weapon. And of course he has blood, well, not blood. I mean, it looks like blood splattered on him, but it's actually ketchup. But it's almost it seems like it's almost meant to imply that he's almost like a hitman or something. It's weird. I mean, he looks like he's working at a restaurant, but he's holding the ketchup like it's a gun almost. And like I said, he has ketchup splattered on him almost like blood. And then you see here on the back, I kind of felt it, and yeah, he's got mustard tied to his back almost up like it's a weapon. So I'm not 100% sure what they were going for in terms of the design, but it's very interesting regardless. Just the fact that this figure makes me question, you know, things like that. It's engaging, it's interesting. I like that, as opposed to, you know, a lot of figures, they just are what they are. You know, there's really not much to say about them, but I like these. You know, the design choices are very intriguing to me. So yeah, I think these are very fun figures. You know, like I said, I think that these might still be available on the Funko shop for anybody that is interested in them. You go check and see if they are still available. And the way that Funko sold them, you could get them individually, or you could buy all three of them together. It doesn't really affect the price necessarily, but of course, if you're buying all three together, I think that would affect the shipping, you know, as opposed to buying one by one. So if you like all three, you might as well get the three together. But again, like I said, I really do like these, and of course you can tell that is a hot dog there, even with the end there, they got that looking accurate. So this is just funny to me. I mean, because the bun does really create this like huge smile, and I guess the mustard would be almost more like teeth, so more like teeth. But yeah, I like these funny details with these figures. I like some other Spastik Plastik characters as well, but these are actually the only ones in my collection. Each time that they had Cycle Shriner, I ended up missing out on it, and the value on those is pretty much crazy now, so I don't see myself getting either one of those ever. But you know, I'm glad that I jumped on these regardless of how other people feel about them, and that's really what's important with collecting. It's not always about what's popular or what has the most value. It's just about what appeals to you, what makes you happy to add into your collection. And again, I'm very happy with these 3 figures here. So you know, you all let me know your honest opinion about the figures. I know some people may not agree with me, but let me know your honest opinion. What do you think about the design details and everything? What do you think about Spastik Plastik characters in general? Just share down in the comments. I look forward to reading your comments. And these figures here, I think I'm actually going to leave these out of box for a while. I tend to do this when I get something that I really like the design of. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep these out of box for a while, and I'm very happy to have them in my collection. But that's going to do it for this video. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in and listening to my thoughts about these, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.